everyone, today I'm here to bring you another top 10. I know I've been doing a lot of these top 10s, but honestly they're very fun to do and you can do them in such a different array of topics, and it's fun trying to find the topics, and they're just fun compiling top 10s. I already have a list of future ones I want to do, so I just want to throw that out there because I know top 10s and some videos are annoying, but I just love them. Today's top 10 is top 10 books that are on my spring TBR, to be read. And I get a lot of great ideas for top 10s from the Broken Bookish website because they host Top 10 Tuesday, which obviously today is not Tuesday, but I love going to their website and like perusing through their top 10s. They have great lists. I highly check it out. If you have a blog, definitely do it. So thank you, Broken Bookish, for coming up with this idea, and I hope it's okay that I'm using it. I'm going to say a couple things before we go on the list. I know you're like, shut up and get to it. I will. Number one, a lot of these books, I'd say 90% of these books, are new releases that are coming out this spring, so I just want to clarify that. Number two, these are not in any order. This list is just a list. It's not in any order. No, there's not number 1, number 10, it's just 10 I'm going to talk about. Number 3, I will not say the release dates in this video. I'll leave the release dates as well as the links to all of the books down below in the information bar. So, see, that was fast. Now let's get to my books that I'm reading for the spring because there's a lot. These next few months are huge for books. And by the way, if you don't already know, spring starts March 20th, so mark your calendars for better weather because it is horrible here where I live. It's cold and wet and rainy and dry and eat it. I'm ready for spring, and this will just give me the oomph I need. So, yes, spring is coming, and with that are a ton, and by ton I mean a ton of books that I need to read. Number 1, The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the 4th and final book in the Raven cycle, and I'm so excited to read it, but I don't want to read it because if you know about the series, it's like the inevitable is going to happen in this series and you just don't want it to get here, and I'm so excited for this book, but I'm so scared. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I do know what's going to happen, but I don't want to know. It's just, if you don't know what the Raven cycle is about, it's definitely a different type of YA book. If you're looking to step out of your comfort zone, to try something different, pick up the Raven cycle. Don't even think about it, pick it up. I have reviews on all 3 books. I will link them as well down below if you want to check them out. It is a paranormal type of book. It's about this girl named Blue. It's about a whole bunch of, it's like different characters, but it's about a girl named Blue, and she has like a psychic family, and things happen, and she encounters a boy named Gansey, and he's on the search for things. I don't want to say too much about it because it's such a weird book to explain, but amazing. So if you want to know more about it, check out my first review, The Raven Boys. That's what the first one's called. I talk all about it, about how the first 100 pages are so please check it out if you want to know more about the series. But I just am so excited and so scared for this book. Is Rebel of the Sands, which I actually have already, but I'm saving to read it. So here it is, Rebel of the Sands. This one comes out, I forget when exactly, March 8th. So, yes, in March, it's spring doesn't start till the 20th, but I don't think I'll get to this until the 20th. I don't know, but we'll have to see. This book is all about, like, it's got the 1001 Nights type of feel. It's about a girl who's trying to escape this town. She's a glun singer, a female, and then she meets up with this guy named Jin, and things happen. It's got a lot of, like, genies and Jin and all that type of stuff. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited to read it, and I'm definitely going to pick it up and see what the amazingness is about. A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. You guys know I love For a Court of Thorns and Roses. It is deep. It was my number 1 book. It is so beautiful, so romantic, so steamy, so just amazing. I'm excited for this book, but I'm nervous because of the new guy's name. I forget his name, but I think something's going to happen with that, and I don't know if I wanted to go there because I love Tamlin. Either way, I will read the crap out of this the day it comes out. You best bet your bottom dollar, is that the phrase, that I will be reading the mess out of it. If you don't know what Court of Thorns and Roses is about, it's like a Beauty and the Beast loosely retelling, but it's got fairies and it's got different courts, and it's such a good book. Like, anything she writes, I will read. Like, that's a given by now. And number 4, or my 4th one on the list, is The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Aldihi. I butchered that. I apologize. This is the 2nd book in the Wrath and Dawn series, and I read Wrath and Dawn last year and I really liked it. Again, it's got this one is like a retelling of 1001 Nights, where the first book was about It's about a king, and he takes a new bride every night, only they get killed by the morning, and it's a girl named Charizard who decides to actually volunteer as a bride to figure out why he's doing this and to avenge her best friend, and she keeps living night after night, and it's more about that. It's a really amazing, beautifully written book. I highly recommend you check it out, but I can't wait for the second one to see what happens with the romance details and different things are happening, and I'm just excited about it. And a lot of these are sequels. Sorry. Sequels, we have The Last Star by Rick Yancey. This is the last book in the Fifth Wave trilogy. I love the Fifth Wave. I have said that, and I will always say that. The Fifth Wave is one of my, like, gem of a books. I will always love it. The movie, not so much. The second book, not so much. So I'm still eagerly awaiting this book, but I have my reservations about it because I really didn't enjoy the second book. I've said before that the second book I kind of felt like a long novella that really shouldn't have. I felt like it needed more. And I don't know if he was rushed to writing it and that's what happened, which I understand, but I just wanted more from the Infinite Sea and I didn't get it. So it made me kind of lessen my love for the series in general. So I'm excited to see The Last Star. I want a chunker of a book. I don't know how many pages it's going to be, but I want a big book. So I want a lot of things to happen. I want to see what goes on, and I'm just excited but apprehensive about it. This book is Summer Days and Summer Nights. This is edited by Stephanie Perkins. It has a whole bunch of writers, much like her My True Love Gave to Me. It's like a winter one. This one's a summer one. Summer Days and Summer Nights reminds me of Greece, which I'm hating. This will be perfect. I will save Spring Last from March 20th to June 19th. I'll be saving this for June. I forget when it comes out, but if it comes out early, I will still be saving it for June because I will be soaking it up literally in the summer. Like, I can't wait to read these. The last book, The True Love Gave to Me, was just, I loved it. I just loved it. I thought it was just a lot of short stories, and I hope a lot of romance, a lot of fantasy, just a whole myriad of things I hope was in this book, and I can't wait because Stephanie Perkins and all of these other amazing authors. The next book is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I love everything Morgan Matson writes. Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, amazing. Second Chance Summer, freaking sad, but again, amazing. And Since You've Been Gone, just the best book about friendship. Oh, I just love it. This is, if I'm honest, I have no clue what this is about. I don't care. It's in Morgan Matson. I'm going to read it no matter what. What I can guess, it's going to be full of romance, a great plot, a lot of self-discovery, and everything awesome will be in it. So I will devour this, that is for sure. The next book is Lady Renegades by Rachel Hawkins. This is the third and final book in the Rebel Belle trilogy. I loved Rebel Belle. I thought it was fun, I thought it was sassy, I thought it was like Buffy with a bit of sass in it. I thought it was great. It's about a girl that discovers she's a paladin one day and she gets the role of it and she has to protect like her worst nemesis, and of course romance happens. The first book, spot on, amazing, full of sarcastic humor and wittiness and Buffy, and I just loved it. The second book, again, I did not like it. I don't know what it is about second books. A lot of the times I'll like the first book a lot, and I'll be pretty happy with the third book. The second book is kind of like that. What? That's how I feel with this book. I felt, again, like I did with The Infinite Sea, that it felt like a long novella. Like I felt like nothing happened in the second book. So I was very disappointed with it. So I'm hoping that this series needs to I hope this last book like oomphs it up a little bit, gives me all the closure I want, gives me lots of action, lots of romance, lots of everything that I really was looking for in the second book but didn't get. So I put this on my list because I'm excited to read it, and I'm definitely going to read it, but I'm just not so sure about it. The next book is When We Collided by Emery Lord. This is another contemporary book. I read all of Emery Lord's books. I've read, oh crap, Open Road Summer, which I liked, I did not love, and then I read The Start of You and Me, which I really liked. Emery Lord is a really good contemporary writer. She's not my favorite one. Like, I feel like my favorites are Morgan Matson, Ray Rowe, and Sarah Dessen. Those are like my top tier. I would really love to read anything she writes. I don't know what this one's about. Sorry. Whoops. And then we have the 10th one. This is like my open space, which I'm going to show you a plethora of choices because I have my handy dandy TBR shelf up here, which I'm going to show you some things I would like to read. First up, we have The Love That Split the World by Emily Henry. I've talked about this. This is in my Alcray and my book haul. I think I could read it pretty fast. It seems like a contemporary and sci-fi, so I know I could fly through it, so we'll see. The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. This one comes out in April. Oh, it's March, April. We'll see. This is a really big book, so if I'm honest, I'm kind of nervous about it, but I really would love to get to it. I got a lot. I don't know if this is going to happen. The Dark Days Club, this is kind of the one on the very back burner sake. It's been out for a while, so I really don't feel like a really big need to read it. This is by Alison Goodman. I've been told it's like Buffy, so that's what I'm like really itching to read it right now, but I have a ton of other books I need to read. And the last two I think I'll get to, I'm not quite sure. One I really want to get to, but I don't know when the movie's coming out, is What Alice Forgot by Liane Moriarty. I love her Big Little Lies, so I really want to read this one. And then the last one is Always the Bridesmaid by Lindsay Kelk. This one comes out on April. This is another contemporary one. I feel like I could read this one pretty fast because it's contemporary, and she's been said to be compared to Sophie Kinsella, which, hello. And there's another one like Writers, Veronica Rossi, I would love to read. There's just so many I want to read, but I just don't know if I'll have the time. Life with a kid is hard, man. Seriously though, it's hard to find time to read with a kid. So hopefully, I know for sure, without a doubt, I will get to those 9 I talked about. And hopefully I'll at least get to, let's see, how many, 5 of these? Hopefully I'll get to 2 of them. Hopefully. We'll have to see. Time will tell. Honestly, time will tell. So that was my top 10 books for my spring TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any books that you're reading this spring, without a shadow of a doubt, please let me know. I may have missed some upcoming books that are being released that I don't know about. Please leave me future suggestions for these top 10 videos because I'm going to keep throwing them at you. I hope you'll catch them because I like doing them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe to see more bookish type of videos, and I will see you later. Bye.